Closed captioning for The Casey Malone Show is sponsored by Hunter Stevens Land Title Agency. Integrity, service, and commitment you can trust. On March 8th, we lost a very talented friend, Jim Meese, and this show is dedicated to Jim. He was instrumental in The Casey Malone Show. He wrote the music, designed the logo, and helped those first couple years to get this show on the air. He left to be a stay-at-home dad with his daughter, Juniper, the joy of his life. And I want to share with you right now some of my favorite segments that he shot. I will miss him. I will miss his spirit, his music, and I hope you enjoy these next segments.
Oh yeah, Casey Malone is serving up local. It's time for the stories of our region, the tastes, the sights, the sounds, and the people in and around the valley. Get ready for some local flavor on the Casey Malone Show.
Today we visit Homer Laughlin China in Newell, West Virginia, one of my all-time favorite segments. But first, here's an early show filmed with Jim at the Medieval Renaissance Fair in Geneva on the Lake. Stop the car! Madsen Donuts has been in business for more than 70 years, and for a good reason. Don't forget to stop at Madsen Donuts. Every day they're made fresh, and their cream sticks are renowned. Every day they make the fresh chocolate frosting and homemade cream filling. Look at this. Loaded. Oh my God. There's also Mary's Kitchen on New Street right off the Strip. Home cooking for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Weekends are busy. There may be a wait for breakfast, so get there early. I love the Firehouse Winery. They're located right there on the west end of the Strip. They feature live music 7 days a week. They make an extensive selection of wines, and they serve delicious casual food. Been coming up here for many years, and boy, you have been changing and things. Every time I come up here in the summer, you always have a different edition.
Well, we always try to do something new here at Old Firehouse Winery. This year we put a little mini bar in. It's open on weekends. It's a full-service bar in the middle of what we call the Landing, which is part of our next expansion plans.
And you have such a beautiful piece of property here. I mean, you go right up to the lake.
Well, we're the only winery on the Great Lakes. The largest winery on the Great Lakes. The other winery down the street is also right on the lakefront. So we have the only two wineries on Lake Erie or on the Great Lakes.
We're here at Woody's World. They've got the skee ball games, and we're going in. I'm going to kick Ken's butt. Bring it on.
Another one of my favorite things here is Woody's World Skee Ball, just like the ones they used to have at Idora Park. And this is where I come and kick some serious butt with Ken. You get tickets based on your points, and you get really cool gifts. I've got, Geneva on the Lake salt and pepper shakers, a spoon rest. You ready to bring on your best game, dog?
Can't we play basketball instead?
No, we're doing skee ball.
All right, you got it. Let's play. That was fun. I'm sorry about that, but I guess I won.
We're going to get me a spoon rest. So now I'm going to insert my tickets and see what I can win. Look at them all. So here's my sweet loot from my 59 points. I get this ring. Slides right on. Fits me perfectly. Made out of beads. I get this ruler, and then I can etch in the numbers and all of the letters. Next time, Ken, I'm coming home with the spoon rest.
Okay, loser.
Big Joe V's here from Youngstown. Joe, what do you love about Geneva on the Lake?
Everything. The water, the people, everything is great up here.
How often do you come here?
At least once a week, once a month, twice a month, whatever we could. Just get up here, have a good time, family, friends, enjoy it.
And what do you think about Eddie's?
Eddie's #1.
Now it's time to eat at Eddie's. Of course I ordered the footlong. Why would I waste my time on a 6-cent jerk? Fresh fries are really crispy. And Diet Coke, because I am watching my calories.
chili sauce. There's a little bit of a kick.
The east end of the strip is where you'll find the Lakefront Restaurant. They have full-service dining inside and out. Menu highlights include sautéed walleye, Cajun seafood pasta, and linguine with mussels and clams beurre blanc. We're here with Anthony Delia from the Lakefront Restaurant, another hot spot here at Geneva on the Lake. Congratulations, you're on your 10th year here in business.
Yes, we are. Thank you very much for that.
And really, you've done so much to help the Geneva on the Lake dining scene. I mean, you've really expanded and brought out your gorgeous patio and now your bar, and you've really upped the ante for dining.
And this is the best summer yet.
Well, I'm glad we're here for that. I mean, really, it has been almost a tropical summer for Ohio. And I love your new addition of the bar. I think that's just been a great addition to your restaurant. We've really had a great time here, and I will recommend it highly to all my friends. The Casey Malone Show will be right back with the Great Lakes Medieval Fair. I am here with Phil Rita, the owner of the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery. You know about the pub. They've got great beer, they have got excellent wine, and the best in cocktails. How about that eatery? We are talking farm-to-table specialties. But where do you go when it's time to party? Magic Tree Pub and Eatery.
Magic Tree is the place to celebrate. We host birthday parties, anniversaries, rehearsal dinners. We even married someone here recently. It was awesome. But the holidays, we host parties for that. We can cater to their budget. We can cater to exactly what foods and beverages they love. This is the place to celebrate right here at the Magic Tree.
And when you're looking for a fundraising opportunity, make sure you call the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery. They do it all.
At Spitzer Chevrolet, we want your next vehicle purchase to be smooth, enjoyable, and most importantly, fast. Just go to any vehicle details page on SpitzerLordstown.com and structure your deal by valuing your trade, personalizing payments, and even applying for credit from home. Quick start your deal on a 2016 Cruze for $157 per month or a 2016 Malibu for $199 per month with zero down. Save time and start online with Spitzer Quick Start. Go to SpitzerLordstown.com to start now. Spitzer, saving you more since 1904.
We're here at the Great Lakes Medieval Fair. Arr, matey, that's why I'm donning me wench gear. Have no idea what to expect, but believe me, we are going medieval on your arse.
Good day, welcome to Avalon. Yes, here you'll find some of the finest fish, some of the most wonderful nobility. Quite frankly, a splendid time to be had by all.
At the Great Lakes Medieval Fair in Geneva, the site is named the Village of Avaloq. Filled with merchants, entertainment, food, rides, and games, it's odd at first because it's eerily quiet. There is no electricity, no lights, microphones, or machinery. It's back to medieval basics. Now, what is the background of yours? This is quite ornate.
This is the crystal plate. This is 4,000 leadened Czechoslovakian crystals, 13 to 14,000 eyes and rings, and took me about $400.
At midday, the pageantry begins with a parade through the village. It's an array of royalty, peasants, jesters, fairies, lords, knights, Vikings. Actually, whatever costume strikes your fancy.
We sell weapons. Sell weapons. We're weapon sellers. We manufacture custom design stuff and like our hammers. We have weapons from all ages, from caveman to spaceman.
So you're a medieval arms dealer?
Yeah.
And what would one use this for?
Everything from setting some trade stakes to squashing somebody's head, caving in a chest, smashing a helmet.
It's quite interesting. This is very heavy. Did you make this yourself?
Yeah.
We're in the old food court here at the medieval fair,
And of course, one of the more traditional offerings would be eat old turkey leg. And it is delicious, smoked over a wood fire. A little barbaric to eat, but really outstanding.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
Mahoney County seniors deserve to live with dignity and respect. Your vote for Issue 1 will help all seniors remain safely in their homes. Issue 1 will provide the services our seniors and their families need. Please vote for Issue 1, the Senior Services Levy.
Part of growing up in Youngstown is growing up with Rowley Brothers Markets. Even friends who have moved out of town come to shop and say hi when they're home for a visit.
And my family has always shopped at Rowley's, and today they are still my favorite grocery store. My recipes depend on the best ingredients, and that's why I get them at Rowley's, where you'll always find the freshest food at the best prices.
Rowley Brothers is a proud sponsor of the Casey Malone Show. The quality that customers have come to expect is true local flavor.
Dan Williams is the marketing director here at Homer Laughlin, and we are about to get the grand tour.
Absolutely. We're going to see inside the building, built in 1907. We're going to see the showroom, see some manufacturing process, and talk a little history.
The corporate office for Homer Laughlin is original. It dates back to 1907 when the Homer Laughlin China Company moved from East Liverpool, Ohio, across the river to Newell, West Virginia. The entryway displays one of Homer Laughlin's current designs, the official china for the West Virginia Governor's Mansion. Designed with the help of First Lady Gail Connolly Mansion, the chinaware has 4 patterns, one for each season.
What we're seeing here is kind of like the Hall of Presidents here. We've got Lewis Aaron, who was the first president, Marcus Aaron, the preceding president, and what we start getting into here is William Wells, who is the great-grandfather of the current president, Joe Wells. Joe Wells Jr., and we have Marcus Aaron here, who managed the company together for numerous years. We have his son, Marcus Aaron, who was president until 2002. Come over here to Joe Wells III, who is the current president of Homer Laughlin China. And what makes it significant is he is the first one to actually manage the company as just the Wells family managing it. This is the main guy. This is Homer Laughlin himself.
The top floor of Homer Laughlin's headquarters is an impressive space with a dozen alcoves displaying thousands of pieces they produce. Restaurant, hotel, corporate, private label, government, food service, institutional, and retail china are all designed and made right here in Newell, West Virginia. Any visit or tour of the Homer Laughlin China Company begins and ends with a visit to the retail outlet, located on the banks of the Ohio River. The clay-rich soil is a key ingredient for the china, but with a production output of 20,000 dozen pieces each week, materials are now obtained nationally and internationally. The retail outlet is cheery and colorful, stocking all the current Fiesta Ware colors and pieces. The seconds room has 100 bins of perfectly good dishes with slight flaws at very affordable prices. Pat Shreve is the retail outlet manager here at Homer Laughlin. And this place runs like a regular store.
It does, it does. We're very proud of everything we do. We get a lot of customers, a lot of great people. We enjoy each and every one of them.
We are just getting started. Up next, we tour the Homer Laughlin factory. Stay tuned for the production of America's favorite dinnerware.
Hi everybody, I'm Danny, owner and operator of Cthulhu Prime Meats, a third-generation butcher shop that not only specializes in quality, but also in customer service and doing things in a new technological way. Chris here is our customer service manager. Chris, what do you think that we do differently than any other grocery store?
I think we personally not only offer great product, but we can offer a great customer service experience as well. We try and treat all our customers like they were family and friends, ask how their family's doing just so they can keep in touch, and give them that customer experience that they deserve.
And the nice part is we not only do that inside the store, but also on CthulhuPrimeMeats.com, where you can buy a lot of our products that we carry here, whether it be grass-fed beef, organic chicken, some of our specialty burgers and bacon. Those are wonderful, and we're going to provide that same customer experience online as we do in store.
Come see us in store or online. Make your next meal one to remember.
People are always asking about the quality of our jewelry. We like to tell them that if it's in our store, it's something any of us would be proud to own. So it's out of my price range, they say. And we explain, quality doesn't have to be expensive. And the pricey stuff you see elsewhere isn't always quality. Kamara Jewelers understands this. You can have confidence in everything here. But if you have a problem, bring it back. We'll fix it, replace it, make it right. That's what we mean by quality at Kamara Jewelers.
Well, this is where it all begins with the raw material, where the clay is made to make the dinnerware.
Absolutely. This is, you can see everything behind you is kind of like the components needed in order to start the process that we're going to see here in a couple minutes that really keeps the 900 people employed here at Homer Laughlin.
So 900 work in these 37 acres.
That's correct, yes.
37 acres undercover.
Exactly right.
And this is where all the magic happens.
It happens all right
And
here.
I thought it was really interesting when you told me earlier, when you were first hired here, what was your directive?
Well, when you go through the interview process and you get finished up, my boss was telling me about what we do here and really what our mission goal is. What it really comes down to, he says, it's your job to keep the parking lot full. It's your job to keep the people working out there. So you do what you need to do in order to keep people coming back. And really, even if you look at the first line of our mission statement, it's to provide jobs in the Upper Ohio Valley, which is what we're doing, is we're providing 900 jobs here in Upper West Virginia.
And you are the biggest China maker in the entire United States.
That's absolutely right. We're one of the last China makers in the U.S. There's a few other smaller shops around the country, but we are easily the largest manufacturer.
The formula for the clay is proprietary and not disclosed. Fiestaware was in production on the day of our visit. So you're making these platters right now? Yeah. Okay.
About 60 dozen.
60 dozen a day.
When it comes back around and it's dry.
So in one revolution, the dishes will be dry.
Now what's happening right here is this is part of our pressure casting area. Now as you can see, it's polishing right along the edge. Now the polishing of that does two things for us. Number one, it removes those burrs that you felt earlier, and also it makes the edge more chip resistant as well. What we're seeing here is kind of like a modern day potter's wheel. You have a negative impression above that's spinning. It's coming down into the mold. It's compressing on it. When it lifts up, you've got a completed bowl. Well, what's happening here is if you look at the large plugs on the opposite side, what it's doing is it's forming the entire bowl right now.
And look at how pliable it is. See? And then this will be reused again.
Absolutely. Here's a gravy boat, and you can, if you feel,
it's still a little tacky.
It's still a little tacky right now. And what you could do is, it is in such a state that I could break the some of that off right now, because it hasn't been cured, it hasn't been glazed, it hasn't been fired yet.
Right now, these are being glazed and colored before they'll be sent to the kiln. And then the color will be enhanced once it's baked in the kiln.
Every 7 minutes, one of these cars comes out that is completely full of china. The heat in there goes through several stages. The hottest part, dead center there where you see the fire, is around 2,340 degrees.
Okay.
So that's basically the temperature at which the glaze bonds with the body and really melts to it and adheres to it. What we have is called a polished foot. The one on my left side here is actually a foot that has gone through the machine, that has been polished, and it has a real smooth surface to it. If you feel the other one here, and you can even see somewhat how jagged that is, how rough that is. That's part of something that we do here is we polish this to a very smooth finish to reduce the glaze-on-glaze abrasion to make sure that it lasts longer should you start stacking them like this. What she's doing right now is that she's applying a decal. Now you'll notice that it has a little bit of yellow around it. All the areas that are yellow, once they go into the kiln, will be burned off. So you won't actually see that. Just that true color of the black and the red will pop right off of it. It's a lot shorter than the main kiln we had seen. It's only probably about 60, 70 feet long. It does not get near as hot because you're not really trying to re-cure the product. You're just trying to make the decal sink down into the glaze. 99% of our product is sold inside the United States. We really haven't made an effort to start exporting until recently.
And what caused that effort?
We had a visit just a couple of weeks ago from Senator Rockefeller, wanting to know how we're doing, what we're looking in order to advance ourselves. And we were already looking into the possibility of exporting. And now with a little bit of his help and some help from the state of West Virginia, there's more out there and we really want to see what we can do to tap into it.
We are dealing with all these imports into our country, and that has been a battle that Homer Laughlin has been fighting since it began, right? First with the English from China.
First with the English, then with the Chinese, then from Indonesia, Mexico, etc. There's product coming in from all over the world. And yes, what we're trying to do now is we're taking the first steps in how can we go forward to start getting our product, how can we get Fiesta out to the world now?
Homer Laughlin is across the river from East Liverpool, Ohio, once the pottery capital of the world and home to the Museum of Ceramics. Visit for an interesting film history and extensive collection of early ceramics. Here's a behind-the-scene look at the recording of the Casey Malone Show theme music with Don Yelich on drums, Bob Batcha on vibraphone, and Jeff Bremer on bass. The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
Your vote for the Mahoney County Senior Services Levy will provide all seniors with the help they need to remain safely in their homes. We can increase the quality of life for seniors and their families. Please vote for Issue 1, the Senior Services Levy.
There's a new standard in assisted living.
One that combines comfort, luxury, convenience, and the highest quality expert care.
Your loved ones can experience it now in Canfield's premier senior living location.
The Inn at Ironwood offers fine dining and amenities such as a concierge, salon, housekeeping, and laundry services.
And a truly elegant setting in Canfield.
Call us for more information or visit us and take a tour.
The Inn at Ironwood, Canfield's premier senior living location.
He doesn't need your help until he does. 3 cylinders, dual overhead cams, and 50 horsepower. Go bold, go powerful, go Gator.
You're ready to have a baby.
My Show is always on. Watch previous segments at CaseyMaloneShow.com. Sponsored by the Ingram Law Office. The Casey Malone Show is sponsored in part by Denise and John York and the DeBartolo Corporation.